So we all saw how much President Trump hates trade by imposing a 10% across the board tariff on all countries in the world. However, Singapore's stock market has actually done relatively well in 2025, and two stocks in particular have really soared in the first quarter of 2025. Here's why these two could actually continue to do well even with President Trump and his crazy tariffs. Number one was ST Engineering. Now, this stock was the best performing company in the Straits Times Index in the first quarter of this year, with its total return to investors of 46%. It actually hit a record high in the period, and it now trades at a more expensive valuation than even Singapore's banks. But why is that the case? Basically, it comes down to defense spending. Remember, ST Engineering is involved in the aerospace and defense industries, and with Trump's unpredictability and whether he's actually going to help out with the defense needs of Asian nations, defense companies in this region are doing really well. And the second best performer in the Straits Times Index in the first quarter of this year was Sembcorp Industries. Remember, this company is involved in the renewable energy sector, and it gave investors a total return of 15% during the period. The company actually doubled its dividend per share in 2024 on rising net profit, and the predictable nature of its cash flows means that investors consider this company a relatively defensive play in the Singapore stock market. Earlier this week, Sembcorp Industries also proposed doubling its stake in local utility Senoko Energy to up to 70% from its current 30% level. So there you have it, two stocks in Singapore's Straits Times Index that have done relatively well so far in 2025, despite President Trump's antics. This also mirrors the relatively good performance of industrials and utilities in the US. Remember, Sembcorp Industries is part of the utilities sector, and ST Engineering is part of the industrial sector. And both those sectors in the US stock market have also outperformed the broader S&P 500 index so far in 2025. For more personal finance, money, and investing insights, do give me a follow here or subscribe to my free weekly newsletter at timtalksmoney.com.